we've got something exciting here today. So about 41 days ago, I had this mother goose start sitting on a nest. I was about to give up and break up her nest, but just yesterday, she started hatching some goslings.
I think this mama goose has finally hatched out a gosling, maybe more.
It's a miracle.
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 So let's see how her nest is doing this morning, huh?
Morning, Mr. Toby Dog. How you feeling? How you doing, buddy? Time for your medicine. Come on. There you go. Yeah, Toby Dog is doing really good. He's pretty much back to normal at this point. Hello, Mother Goose. How are you doing? Oh, no.
Well, that's horrible. So it looks like there were 3 goslings that hatched out. 2 of them, though, look dead, like almost looked like she crushed them. I didn't get a great look, but based on what I could see, that's what it looked like. No, I don't feel like I ever learned my lesson with this. I always say I hate hatching birds naturally, and moms do terrible jobs, but then I let them try to do it again and again.
I'm really worried about that one surviving gosling.
I think I'm gonna have to enact a plan B here to make sure that that thing grows up healthy. All right, so this little gosling looks pretty healthy, but I'm so sad about its 2 brothers, or maybe brother and sister, I don't know, I couldn't quite tell. I think what I'm gonna do is actually move this little one in here. Hey everybody, how's it going? I've got a new roommate I'd like to introduce you to. Oh, everybody's bullying you. It's okay, little gooseling. It's not the perfect place for that little one to grow up, but I think it's the best place for it to grow up and have the best chances of success. It's already about the same size as the baby chicks, and I bet you in about a week or so, it's gonna be bigger than the ducklings. So she'll be able to hold her own, at least until maybe I find a home. You know, the other advantage of raising a gosling with a whole bunch of ducklings and chicks is it could make for a great guard bird. Release the Kraken!
The rest of the ducklings and chicks are doing really, really well. They've definitely coalesced into one big happy flock. Even though the chicks and ducklings kind of act a bit different, I haven't had any major issues or conflicts with them. There you can see our smallest duckling, squirmy little one, doing really, really well. Growing up just like the rest of its brothers and sisters, even though it's a bit smaller. So I do think my odds with the gosling being raised in this flock will be pretty good.
Here guys, have some vegetable cuttings. Something to make your day a little bit more interesting, huh?
Yeah, we've been giving them scraps from the vegetable garden or our kitchen. You know, just basic veggie stuff that wouldn't be too harmful for them. They're starting to enjoy it.
And how is my Abby Dabby Doo doing? Oh, hi sweetie, how are you doing?
Yeah, you're doing really well with your recovery so far. All right, come on, Abby. I gotta give you your medicine too. There's 1. And here's 2. Good girl. Come on. Abby. Hey, Abby, don't try to play with them. Behave yourself, huh? Behave yourself. Yeah, you know, I thought Abby's surgery might slow her down a little bit, but nope, she's still got a ton of energy. The bodysuit has actually been working really well for her too, in terms of keeping her from licking her wounds. And she's not nearly as destructive as when she was the dog Flashlight a couple months back. Yeah, that's right, Flashlight. You know what I'm talking about. Toby's still very curious about what's going on back there now. Come on, Abby. Let's go. You're still on restricted movement, though. Come on. Sorry, sweetie pie. These are the vet's rules. You got to be on restriction. I know, it makes you very, very sad. So here we have our mother goose and 2 of her 3 goslings. Where's the 3rd one? Oh, there's the 3rd one. Over there. They've pretty much fully grown up.
They've since moved out of the chicken tractor that they were living in.
But we actually have some new residents. Hey, Mama Duck, how's it going? So yeah, one of our Cayuga ducks, generic duck, she actually showed up with 5 ducklings in tow about 2 days ago. And so they've been living inside of here. You can see all 5 of them right there. They're doing well. She's been our most consistent mother. This is her second successful hatch that she's done. She did a good hatch last year. She had a failed attempt 2 years ago. And so I'm willing to let her try to raise these ducklings inside of here. Excuse me! Geese, get out of here. So again, this space is like a nursery.
I feel okay with her because she's got a proven track record and she's been able to handle a bunch of them already. You know, whereas that one mama goose, that was her first time ever hatching and she killed 2 of them. And so that makes me want to move her Gosling into the brooder with the other ones.
For her, I'm gonna let her raise her birds up. By the way, see these geese right here? These were the ones that I hatched out about, I don't know, 7 weeks ago. They basically look like adult geese at this point. They're gonna keep growing and they'll probably almost double in weight over the next 2 months or so before some of them go off to new homes and others go off to the freezer. I know, it's a sad reality of farming.
Release the Kraken! Oh, hey, easy. Take it easy. I'm just here to feed you. Whew, and that's why I say she's a good mom. I'm just here to give everybody some fresh food and water, that's all. Come on, I know you and your babies are hungry. It's okay. Let's go check on the cattle this morning.
Disconnect that so I don't get shot. How are my coos, huh? How are my coos? But it seems like they're doing really good. But you could probably stand to get some fresh grass now, couldn't you?
Hey, cows. Come on, cows. 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 So I did this the other day where I had them walk by me and I'd scratch them as they'd walk by, but I think they're onto me now and they're not going for it. Oh well.
Well, at least you're gonna let me scratch you, Toby.
All right, you guys can go just as you are. Hey, cows, fresh grass, come on. Hey, cows, fresh grass, come on, fresh grass. Joey Ramone doesn't want fresh grass, he wants fresh milk. Kurt and Audrey are always the leaders of the herd, and everybody else will follow in afterwards. Even Annabelle's like, come on, Joey, I want to get some fresh grass here. Whoa, careful there, Joey. You almost got a bomb dropped on you.
Yeah, I continue to try to control the fly population with my cattle. As some folks have suggested, I've been using garlic and garlic salt. I've also tried different types of fly traps, which seem to be working. But I will say, I keep using this fly paper here, and this fly paper continues to be effective.
I mean, just look at this fly paper. It's absolutely covered in flies. So it's gotta be working somehow. I might try to devise a new invention in an upcoming video, help control these flies.
Hey, Ann, you let me scratch you a little bit. Thanks. So I just missed catching it on camera. Just a moment ago, one of my half khaki Campbell Cayuga ducks ran out of here freaking out as the cattle came over. And I think I just found out why. Oh, looks like she's got a little nest going here. She ran off over there, but I bet she'll be back pretty soon. Of course, I might need to relocate her given the direction the cattle are heading in and where they'll be grazing tomorrow.
The duck that ran away, she's actually the daughter of generic duck, the one that hatched out pasture ducks. I think she's actually one of the ones that hatched out last year. So the idea that she'd come back out here where she was born and try to hatch a clutch of eggs totally makes sense. You know, they say actually if you have generations of ducks or even geese that hatch each other, they get better at hatching, which is why I've still haven't completely given up on having mother gooses or mother ducks or mother chickens hatch, because I do want to try to create new generations of mothers and maybe someday have it be where my farm doesn't rely on incubation. But I know that that's probably years and years off. Good morning, chickens. How's everybody doing?
You know, tomorrow I'll actually, or maybe even tonight, I'll move you further down this way. But for now, let's get you some fresh water. And I'll hook you up with some feed.
You know, I continue to love keeping my chickens this way, and I don't think there's any going back from this method. Looks like we got a couple of gals sitting on some eggs, or at least trying to lay some eggs. How are you doing this morning? Oh, didn't mean to interrupt you.
You know, the one thing I will say is, as I get ready to integrate the chicks that I have over in the duck house out here with these guys, having a little baby guard piece to mix in with everybody else could be really useful. Hey, look. You can actually see its mom right there. Unfortunately, this is a little heartbreaking. It's gonna even be more heartbreaking is having to clean out that nest. But stay tuned, everybody, and I'll give you updates on our little Gosling and how she grows and develops.